terms of shipping them, if at all they were convicted rightfully in this very case, you know, the perspective of rehabilitation and addressing this injustice?
Yeah. So I think it's important that, first of all, as a society, we understand that once somebody has been convicted and, of course, they serve their sentence and they come back out of this, come out to the world, that they'll serve their dues. Right. Right? So it's important that we know that. Secondly, it's important that we know that once somebody has served their dues, how do we welcome them back to the society? Right. Because I find that most of the time we are very, in my opinion, we are a very vindictive society. We don't think that these people can reform. We don't look at, once they've reformed, how do we integrate them back to the society, right? So I think we need to design, or we need to look at our system in a way that addresses or looks at these people beyond the gates of prison. Yeah. Yes, because I think, and I think he's rightfully said, you find that most of these people, once they come out of these prisons, they're not able to get employment. They suffer a lot of stigmatization. And so, for instance, if somebody is not even able to get a good conduct, how do you expect them to get employment? It means you're leaving them again prone to crime. Right. So it's important that we deal with these issues as a society. Okay. Yes, and it's important that I think as much as we're saying that people need to learn or people need to know the law, that is very important, I agree. But at the same time as a society, how do we, I find it so painful that somebody goes to prison, serves their sentence, comes back to, again, the same challenges. In society. In the society. Yeah. Where you're stigmatized, assuming now even you rape somebody. Again, the same society looks at you as a sexual offender, and this is a tag you carry for the rest of your life. So we need to look for ways of demystifying these issues. We need to look for ways of integrating people back to the society. Yes, that is how I need to look at it. Peter, as you close it for us, I'm curious, would it be safe, would it be good for one to say, okay, maybe this tag is on me, and truly I committed this crime, but thankfully I'm out, and I have reformed, I have changed, my perspective is shaped differently now that I have undergone this prison space, and I have learned so much. Is it safe perhaps to maybe move spaces and probably not go back to the same space that you were in?
I can tell you one thing. I can tell you one thing about my experiences. Yeah. People who committed crimes and they've gone through the criminal justice system and they know they committed the crimes, they talk about it. Yes. They don't talk about it from a point of pride. They say, I made a mistake, I've paid my dues, I'm asking for a second chance. That's all. That's just like Wakil is saying. All they're asking for is a second chance. They want to put that behind them. In fact, they've put it behind them. Yes. The prisons department nowadays is designed in such a way to help you put that stigma behind you. So you might be calling him an ex-convict, whatever, but he doesn't look at himself or her as an ex-convict. I work with ex-inmates who are ladies, returning citizens. We're in a chama with them. Yes, we're saying it's returning citizens. Yeah, returning citizens. Yes. We're in a chama with them. Yeah. And when we started this chama, they invited a few of us, 3 of us actually, men, just to join. And it's a ladies' chama. So I'm not Abu Mama's, But I've seen the transformation. They didn't have the confidence. Now they're glowing. They're doing stuff. They're borrowing good money from the merry-go-round, and they're doing impactful things with their lives. We have some of the best tailors, some of the best tutors. I want to encourage everyone, give these guys a chance. Buy their products. We have some of the best mechanics. Give them the jobs. You will not be disappointed. Some of the best builders, some of the best, all this. And you know why? I say that because I was an ex-inmate. You didn't know that. Oh. Yeah. You should have told us your story as we sum it up. That wasn't the topic today. Yes, that wasn't the topic today. We had Kaploti to tell the story, yes. Yeah, the thing is, I was wrongfully convicted. I was in prison for 18 years. Yeah? But that didn't deter me from doing what I do. I started Crime Super on death row. And one thing I want to tell everyone is, give those guys a chance. Yes. Every one of us here might be out here, and we don't know where we'll end up next.